You are paralyzed. That thing you want to do, that thing in your life that you want to change so desperately, you know you need to, you desperately want to, but somehow you can't seem to muster the strength to do it. How do I know? Because I have been exactly where you are. And here in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you a super simple secret formula that's going to change it all for you. It comes to us from the great Mel Robbins, but I'm going to boil down lots of reading through her books into just a few minutes of how this all really works. And this little formula is going to blow your mind because it will change the game for you, and you can start applying it today. Let's get right into it. I'm Jim, y'all, and I have found peace, purpose, and prosperity in my own life, and I believe I can help you to do the same. If that's something you want more of, I invite you to subscribe below. If you have not done it already, click one of the links below and book a call with me. Let's talk about me working with you. What, though, is this secret formula? If it's loud out here, I'm sorry, y'all. They're doing road construction behind me, and I can't tell if it's picking up on the mic or not. Super loud. But what is this secret formula? It is what Mel calls the 5-second rule, and we're going to get into it in just a minute and how it works and how it can really powerfully change your life and how super simple it is. It's going to blow your mind that you haven't already been doing this, but it's what's going to get you off the couch of complacency. It's what's going to get you to finally make that decision to start that new business, to start that new relationship or end that old relationship. It's the thing that's going to help you to change that job, move to that new location, to do whatever it is to deal with that problem in your family or your relationship or whatever it might be. This is going to help you to get up and do it. And it is so simple. But before we get there, you got to understand why you're stuck right now. See, all of us live lives of what we wish we could do, and we think about what we want to do, but we go back to our same routine day in and day out. Why do we do that? I think some of it is comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy, but it doesn't have to be. You look at other people, especially on social media, we all doom scroll, right? We get on our phones and we scroll through and we see how good people have it, especially if it's personal social media, people you actually know, like on Facebook, and you see how great their family looks, or you see how great their job is, or how wonderful their income level is, or the house they have, or the car they drive, or whatever it is that causes you to compare. And you see that and it makes you jealous and you think, I wish I could do that. I wish I could have that. I wish I could be that. Or if it's people that are doing something you dream of that you don't even know. On one of the more kind of world global like social media platforms, we see those things and comparison becomes the thief of joy, but it doesn't have to. One of the things Mel talks about is there are certain things that you have to let them do their thing on. There's certain talents and abilities that you have that I don't have, that I have that you don't have, and that stuff you're not going to change. You're not going to have an ability that you don't already naturally have or you're gifted with. So let all that stuff go. Quit worrying about why this person has the body type they have, or why this person has perfect pitch, or why this person is a talented athlete and you're not. Whatever it might be for you, if it's not something you're naturally gifted with and they are, quit comparing. You're wasting precious energy. The second thing Mel talks about in this area, comparison does not have to be the thief of joy, because it can be the motivator to get up and do something about your life. There are about 95% of the things that you see out there in other people in their lifestyle that makes you want to live that kind of lifestyle that you can do something about, that you can get up and you can start your own business. You can start that new relationship. You can end that relationship that's causing you all kinds of problems. You can do so many things in your life that we're just not doing, but we're stuck on our couches of complacency. Why? Joe Dispenza says something interesting about this and how our minds work. He says that we have about 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and about 90% of those thoughts are the same thoughts you thought yesterday. For most of us, we're taking yesterday and we're laying it on today, and guess what's happening? We're laying that same day on to tomorrow. We keep living our lives because we keep thinking the same way, we keep believing the same things about ourselves, and we keep being the same people. He would say, if you want a new personal reality, you have to change your personality. Now, here's how Mel says it. Here's what the secret formula is. If you've waited till now, here's the payoff. She calls it the 5-second rule, and it's simply this. Mel shares a story about when her life really changed and she became the motivational speaker she is today. Before any of that was reality, she was in massive debt. She was super depressed, and she would find herself laying in bed, unable to get up on so many mornings. And one day she was laying in bed, not wanting to get up, depressed again. And she says that she thought about a space shuttle launch for some reason, popped in her head, and how they do the countdown and they launch the shuttle. And she said, you know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to force myself out of bed. I'm just going to count down from 5-second rule. And she said, I did it. I said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I got up. And when she did that, something clicked inside of her, and she began to apply that 5-second rule to other areas of her life. When something hard came up that she thought she couldn't do, but she needed to do or wanted to do, she would do the 5-second rule. I need to work out this morning, but I don't feel it. I'm going to work out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head towards the treadmill. You know what? I've been saying I'm going to start this business for years. I have this ability. I have this idea, but it's so hard for me to figure out where to go and what to do. And I think 10 steps down the road and think I'm 8 steps short of that right now. And I don't know how I'm ever going to get there. Stop doing all that. Think about the first step you can take towards that business. If it's just to get online today and look up some information about other people who are in that business, it's just to doom scroll TikTok and say, I'm going to look at other people who are doing what I want to do, and I'm just going to see what it is they're doing. Start that right now by saying, I'm starting to take that first step in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take the step. And when you start applying this simple secret formula to your life, you're going to start taking action, and your life is going to start changing, because you're going to start doing that process that Joe talks about. You're going to take away that last day that you laid on today, and you're going to lay on tomorrow, and you're going to create a new day to start today and lay on tomorrow, because you're going to start thinking new thoughts, feeling new feelings, behaving in new ways, start developing new beliefs, and you're going to create a new identity. And what Mel would say is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to be on your way to doing new things. What is it today that you need to take action on? What popped into your head when I talked about this countdown? What's the thing that you're putting off, that you're afraid to step into with the first step? Forget about what it might take down the road. Forget about the how. Don't worry about any of that right now. Think about what would the first tiny baby step be towards that dream that you have in your heart. And I want to challenge you to do something. I want you, when you get out of this video, to take that first step. Are you ready to do it? We're going to do it together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.